Grand Rising Star family, I came across this walking through walls training system on Google Patents and I had to make a video of it. So let's dive into this patent US 20060014125A1. The inventor is John St. Clair, and he abandoned this patent. That's the last portion of it. So he didn't pay the fees, I guess, or didn't update it. And also patents expire 20 years after so that they're created. So this one, yeah, it was created over 20 years ago, which is kind of crazy to think. 2004. Whoa, where did the time go, right? So the abstract of this invention is a training system which enables a human being to acquire sufficient hyperspace energy in order to pull the body out of dimension so that the person can walk through solid objects such as wooden doors. This is amazing. This is wild, wild stuff. Woo. You can see in the images here, let's have a look. These are the chakra systems. So you must some way use this training system to gain more cosmic energy through your chakra systems. And these are how they're squared up. That's kind of strange with the cross in it. I don't totally know what these mean, but it is very, very interesting. And there's quite a few more images. So taking steps, whirling the energy around, maybe. I don't know if those are walking patterns. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Okay, enter data, banner length, shoe size, weight. Calculate stride length, load banner paper, print banner paper, use timer walk, generate vortex, footprints. So there's some type of computer system that they put the data into. I have no idea what any of that could really relate to, but it's still very, very interesting. Brief summary of the invention. This invention is a training system that enables a human being to acquire sufficient hyperspace energy in order to pull the body out of the dimension so that the person can walk through solid walls. Just same as that strap. That's trapped. Background of the invention. A human being is a hyperspace energy being living in a physical container or body that is comprised of 67% water. This high percentage of water makes this invention possible. Referring to figure 1, the hyperspace energy receives energy from our dimension through 7 vortexes, the 7 chakras, that run the length of the body. Each vortex connects to a separate hyperspace dimension having its own particular frequency. This arrangement allows for the development of 7 modular energy components corresponding to the mind, spiritual eye, voice, body, abdomen, plasma energy ball, battery, and ground connection. This is so cool, you guys. Vortex A, known as the top vortex, supplies energy to the mind and provides a channel of communication to other entities and beings in the universe, just like in my book. This channel has been tested up to 100,000 light years, which is the diameter of the galaxy. Vortex B is known as the spiritual eye, has a hollow cone-like appearance surrounded by white, misty, low-density hyperspace energy. Because the eye is modular, the mind can project it to vast distances, a process known as remote viewing. like in my book too. Vortex C is known as the voice and hearing modules, can also be projected to enormous distances in order to communicate verbally to other entities or beings. Using the proper remote viewing instruments, it is possible to project both the eye and verbal modules, clairvoyance and clairaudient communication, to see and talk at the same time. Telepathic communication. I'm having even a hard time saying it now. Getting tongue-tied here. Okay. Vortex D, known as the heart vortex, provides protective energy to the upper internal organs, arms, and hands. Vortex E provides protective energy to the lower organs, such as the intestines, liver, and kidneys. Vortex F, known as the battery of the body, consists of an orange-colored plasma energy ball, sacral chakra, about 1 to 2 inches in diameter. The body becomes paralyzed if this ball is removed from the body. Interesting. The vortices close and the battery takes over in order to keep the body functioning. This vortex can also play a role in the creation of the astral energy baby that attaches to a fertilized egg. Oh, that's cute. This is beautiful. Vortex G is a ground vortex which rotates in counterclockwise direction in order to provide an energy ground for the electrical circuit. All the other vortices rotate in the clockwise direction as seen from the front, such that energy flows into the vortex according to the right-hand rule of physics. Interesting. I always thought they all went clockwise. So this is saying that the root chakra goes counterclockwise while the other ones go clockwise. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right. Referring to figure 2, each vortex feeds energy into its own hyperspace module, shown by the lettered box. In terms of quantum mechanics, each box is actually a potential energy well in which each module develops separately. At the same time of death of the body, these modules are joined together as a single energy being. Interesting. The process is powered by the plasma energy ball battery, which also contains the logical instructions for assembly. Different people, as tested by the pendulum on the hand vortex, have different vortex sizes. 3 people were tested. The first person had almost no rotational movement, showing very little energy. The second person had a vortex radius of 1 inch. Another had the vortex radius of 4 inches, which covered his entire hand. The latter also had the ability to lift another human being lying prone on a table off the table by flowing low density hyperspace energy into the person through the hand vortices, hand chakras. He also experienced walking through solid wooden doors with a dog at his side. What this means is that there is a way, as described in this invention, of creating large energy vortices which will enable a person to acquire sufficient energy to walk out of 3D, the third dimension, physical dimension, through solid objects through fourth dimension, such as wooden doors. Super cool, you guys. Researching the historical records referring to the statute in Fig 3, a humble Black Catholic Dominican friar from Santo Rosario Convent by the name of San Martin de Porres living in Peru in the 1500s, also developed the ability to walk through doors. For his beatification, many witnesses came forward to recount his extraordinary abilities. For example, a witness who worked at the convent went to the cell of San Martin and asked for something to eat. When he reached the cell, he saw San Martin leaving with some medications, apparently to heal someone sick. The witness waited by the door of the cell for his return. After having waited a while without being distracted by anything else, he saw a venerable brother Fray Martin came out of his cell from the inside and called him by name. The witness was terrified, not understanding how this was possible. The woman who gave me the statue told me that he would walk miles and miles each day to the poor, to visit the poor. The task of walking means that there is velocity involved. Because the body has mass, then there is mass times velocity or momentum involved in this ability. Notice also that the statue shows him walking with his right arm crossed over his left arm to form an X. I want to just go back and look at this picture. Oh, interesting. So he's kind of like this. That's like a Catholic thing too. And then these are those blocks that are stacked. That was also mentioned. Okay. So what this walking momentum means in terms of physics is given the following analysis. The human body consists of 67% water. A water molecule consists of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom having the atomic formula dihydrogen monoxide, H2O. The atomic weight of one atom of hydrogen is 1.008 AWU. The atomic weight of one atom of oxygen is 16 AWU. The molecular weight of one atom of water, therefore, is 18.016 AWU. The formula weight is just the atomic weight expressed in grams. Thus, the formula weight of water would be 18.016 grams or kilograms. According to Avogadro's law, the formula weight contains N equals 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. Don't lose me here. Thus, the mass of one water molecule is formulated weight, da 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 da. So they want to just show you the formula of it, and then more than likely they'll test that against the momentum. So it's the weight times the momentum, which makes it go even further. And that's more than likely, I'm assuming that's how the dimensional shift occurs, is because of that momentum. Now, this also makes me think that people must be doing this all the time and might not even be aware that they're doing it either. I know I have this feeling when I'm walking at a specific momentum, it feels like I can't even stop. If you've ever experienced something like that or want to explain more, put in your 2 cents, put that in the comments, because this is really, really cool. And it matches up and aligns to a lot of things that I talk about in my videos and my books too. I don't want to go too heavy into the mathematical equations here, but it's pretty interesting. I will leave this link down below. You can also Google this as well. I highly encourage you to check it out, share it around. We need to be talking more about patents that are out there and these things that are natural. These are natural abilities that we can do. We can do this, and this is just more concrete evidence and scholarly evidence and mathematical equation evidence to support that we live in a multidimensional universe. We are multidimensional beings, and we're on a multidimensional planet as well. Um, I could keep reading on and on and on. Let's just look at the summary of this invention, though. It is the object of this invention to create a training system that allows a person to develop the ability to walk around out of dimension, passing through solid objects. So going from this third physical dimension to the fourth dimension. That's what Sasquatches do, and a lot of ETs, well, yeah, pretty well majority of all extraterrestrial beings have this ability to go into fourth dimension and even fifth dimension. Us humans, we have 12 dimensional strands too. Just check out my dimensional videos as well. Anyways, yeah. Energy vortices, the motion times energy, and all the diagrams. Yeah, it lines up pretty well. Try this out as well. I'm gonna try it out too and go off the diagrams and those footstep things, and I will let you know what happens. Post in the comments if you try this out and you end up walking through something, because yeah, let's talk about this more. And ooh, there's even more dancing ones too. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And stop recording.